Saturday. Today has been a full day already. Already did my beach bike ride, and I'm here to bring you part two. Yesterday was part one of how to strengthen your energy structures. Today I am going to be sharing 5 aspects that are specific and helpful for strengthening all your energetic structures, but basically making your life more filled with vitality. So that is going to be all associated with the heart. So everything I'm going to be talking today about is about strengthening the heart center so you can be more aligned within. And the first thing is you want to make your heart more expansive. So most people who have experienced trauma or challenges, the first thing that happens is they get tense and they constrict. And when you're in constriction, your heart will be in constriction. So the people who are depressed, anxious, or highly stressed with cortisol levels or have a stressful lifestyle, the heart will always be in a state of constriction. So you want to consciously work to have your heart be in an expansive state. And one way that you can do that is to ask yourself, how am I living in unconditional love for myself and for others? So you might have a memory of, as you're recapping the day, and think, oh, did I respond to this person with unconditional love? No. Okay, maybe I can do that in the future. But also just having the awareness that you can act from a space of unconditional love within yourself. Just having that awareness starts to expand your heart. And that's what you want to do more of. A conscious breath practice. Now, I have one that I share that I think I made the video at the very beginning stages of COVID. Conscious breath practice is exceptionally helpful for connecting within, and it's also helpful with connecting the heart and the brain so you can have greater harmonization and synchronization within your brain and heart centers. So a conscious breath may vary depending on what you're going through. So all conscious breath is just consciously having awareness of your breath. Now, I have my favorites. I like the two. When you're really stressed, the best way in is to take 2 breaths in through your nose, exhale out. That is the best breath if you have a high stress situation. So it'll just immediately bring calm, and you can do this for 5 minutes. And that is conscious breath. Just consciously choosing to breathe will change how you harmonize the left and right side of your brain in conjunction with your heart. So somebody asked if I'm religious. I don't think I'm religious at all. I definitely believe in God, but I'm not a follower of traditional religions or dogmas. That's not my thing, although I'm not against it for people who find that that's what they want to do and that's what you're aligned to in your soul. Fine. Am I a doctor? No, I'm a consultant. I am not a medical doctor, nor would I ever be in the medical profession. That's not my forte, although I have a lot of experience, which I share, because how we operate energetically definitely influences how we would heal ourselves and be aligned to vitality and health. Okay. Conscious breath. The third way that you can strengthen your heart center is to embody love. I mean, love is gotten a bad rap because people associate love with a relationship, but really love is the relationship that you have with yourself. And people really have an intellectual idea of what love is, but love is essentially not a word. It's not just a word. It is a frequency, and it's a high level of frequency. And when you embody love, you can then hold that frequency for longer states of being. And if you're consciously in alignment with love and unconditional love, well, then you will embody that frequency much easier than people who do not have an embodiment of it. So you want to really learn how to embody energies. That's with all aspects of who you are. That brings congruency, that brings alignment. Somebody's asking, stop breathing when you have stress, then you become really breathless. Yes, you do. I call it the breath of life. You really do need to breathe to have conscious life. However, a lot of people are not consciously breathing, meaning they do not have an awareness of the breath. Okay. So have a conscious breath practice, embody love. If you're not sure how to embody love, that is a great practice that will strengthen all of your energy structures. It will strengthen your plasma and how your energy flows. It will strengthen all of your organs and your systems. I can go on and on and on about how important it is to embody energies, and conscious breath those go hand in hand. Prayer. Somebody asked if I was religious. I'm not religious, but I do pray. So does that make sense to you? Prayer is a great way in which you can strengthen your energy systems. However, and I did a whole video on panic praying. Panic praying is not a strengthening, it's actually a weakening. So a prayer said from your heart on behalf of conscious energy and alignment for others to be in greater harmony is beautiful. The fifth and final thing for today for strengthening your energetic structures is to do things that you enjoy and be in enjoyment of them. So it can be simple things. You don't have to complicate things. Like today I went for a bike ride, and every time I get on a bike, I remember how much I enjoy bike riding. I love being on the bike. There's something about the bike that just makes me happy. I also really enjoy learning. So when I'm learning something new, I get super excited. That brings me joy. So when you are doing things that you enjoy, that strengthens your energy structures. It changes how you vibrate. The other thing I will say is when you have things that you don't like let's just say admin work, and you bring something in that you do like to work with it, like playing music that you enjoy, that changes how you approach what you like and don't like. So that's the 5 for today. Making your heart more expansive, consciously do a breath practice every day. If you could do it multiple times a day, you'll be better off. Learn how to embody love frequency, pray, and the 5th one is do things that you enjoy. If you do those 5 things, somehow incorporate it throughout your daily practices, you will strengthen your energy systems and be stronger. So I'm just going to see if there's any real questions that are worthy of asking here. Does the mind and the way you think, can it keep you in good shape even? Well, there is a lot of asking if you visualize, essentially, does that change how your body operates? Visualization is a great source way to co-create with the energy field. So in energetic, there's a field. There's a pre-matter field, and then there's a matter field. So when you are doing visualization, it is accessing the pre-matter field. So does the pre-matter field influence the matter field? 100% yes. So when you are in a visualization state, you are accessing the pre-matter field. Consider it like a program that you're creating for your life. And when you are in a visualization state, it will influence what you create in the matter form. So that's a good question. Does it change how you operate? Yes, if you believe it and the belief systems is the ultimate matrix. That when people are talking about the matrix is your beliefs. So if you can address your beliefs from the pre-matter field, that will change health issues dramatically. And it can happen from the quantum field, which is in an instant. It changes and goes against everything that you've been taught in your cognitive thinking, that things have to go in a particular order or for health. It does not follow our logical mind thinking. The quantum field works off of the matrix and the natural laws of how energy actually flows. So if you're working in the pre-matter field, absolutely, it can change your health ailments. It can change how you bring new information in that gives you more conscious choice about how you want to address what it is that you're focusing on. My question, am I a vegan? I think that's a great question. I think that people need to follow what their bodies require. I don't follow the dogmas of traditional food. I really try to listen to what my body needs. I do steer away from a lot of foods, but I am not rigid about it. I just do my best to adhere to what my body resonates more with. Predominantly for the last 5 years, I have focused significantly on steering away from foods that are high inflammation foods. So if that helps you answer your question, I have tried all different kinds of ways of eating. Vegan, I just don't align with the rigidness of what my understanding of vegan is. But by and large, I steer away from dairy. Although if something has an egg in it, like a piece of cake or a cookie, I will eat that. But I don't eat eggs. I don't eat cheese as a rule. I don't, if I go to a really nice Italian restaurant and I know I want to have a little bit of Parmesan, I may have that. Like, I don't eat it as something that's something that I would eat normally. But no, I don't follow any particular rules for eating. I think it's very personal what people eat, and I am not prescriptive in anything that I do. I'm just looking at the questions here. Somebody's asking about, does the left side of the brain operate the right side of the brain, the right side of the body, and vice versa? We have we have what's called spheres, right? Left sphere and a right sphere. What you want to focus on is not whether the left is operating the right and the right's operating the left. What you want them to be is your left and right hemispheres. You want them to be balanced. Like when I'm working with a client, and the first thing I do is balance their left and right brain hemispheres, because that dictates how your inner channel flows energy. And our inner channel has spheres that go off of it, and everything has a spin rate. So you want your left and right brain to be operating in unison, in harmony, because that dictates the flow of a lot of your energy. I do not think that brain health gets a lot of press. It's very important how we are operating within our brain, but most people are depleted, which is why I'm focusing on strengthening the energy structures over the next few videos. Just learning how to breathe properly and consciously will help align the brain. You don't have to go get it aligned. You could do that on your own by breathing in through your nose on one side and exhale out through. So it goes like you would put your thumb on one side and breathe up one side. So you operate, so you go inhale one side, exhale the other side, inhale on that side, exhale the other side through the nostril. If you do that for about 10 minutes a day, that will align your left and right hemispheres. It's really easy. Most people don't do that. Okay. I am not teaching about reproduction. However, when you are strengthening your energy fields, you will absolutely strengthen your feminine organs. But that is not what I'm speaking about specifically, but it's not exclusive to anything. When you have strong energetic structures, reproduction won't be an issue. Okay. I hope you found this helpful. I didn't intend to talk as much about the breath, but I think the breath is very important. And you can see when you're breathing consciously, it will change how your systems are aligning. It will make the quality of your life much better and stronger. And it doesn't take that long, even 5 minutes a day. And then if you were to use the intention to be an expansive frequency of love and incorporate intention setting into your breath sessions, you will see a remarkable difference in a short period of time. If you have not taken my intention setting class, it's free on YouTube, so you could do that. My name is Kiannaa Sage, and I guide people to peace. I'm just going to check if there's any questions. I hope you have a great day. Cheers to being in sync.